No. Oh my goodness, you're stinky.
How about you find it then?
No, come on, find it. This way, that's how you do it.
None. Engine, none. Sound effect, none. General, none.
Wouldn't you want the engine on a little bit?
I don't know. You tell me. I can't hear it anyway.
Turn the engine on a little bit. So guys, just before we keep going, have the music off, I guess. I don't know what SFX is, sound effects. You might want both of those on, but low. And I don't know what general is. All off, says Kane. Oh, they're both saying all off. Even the engine sounds, everything. Seth is here as well. Hello, how are you? How's everyone's week been so far? What did you do? Switch everything off?
Yeah.
All right. So this should be exciting because Stink Pants can't drive.
Don't lie.
Put the soundtrack... Oh, you're saying put our soundtrack on. Okay, hang on. So put the soundtrack on. Sorry, I haven't had time to do much lately. Which
Too lazy to do stuff.
Too lazy to do stuff, which means I haven't worked on a new soundtrack. You can have that for starters. Let me know if it's too loud or soft with the soundtrack and I'll adjust accordingly. Ebony Davis is here. Hello, how are you? Oh, that might be a little bit loud. All right, hopefully that's all right. All the gang's here, aren't they, Stinky?
Hello, everyone.
Now, I've got to put on my crash helmet.
What crash helmet?
Well, because you're driving. When you drive normally, I put on a crash helmet.
No, that's not enough.
And I warn...
What are you talking about?
That's right. And I warn everyone on the streets, you better wear a crash helmet. Yeah, fire away with question, Kane. Happy to answer everything. And so I've missed a fair bit of chat because they got in at the start before we even tried to for stream. I think Ebony means I'm tired, really, and I'm okay. How about us? Yeah, we're kind of tired too. Did you have a late night? Did you have any? It's invisible, right? So I'm not sure what that means, Random. How come you did not love our comments and replied to them? Why? So, sorry, I had a really busy week, so I'm way behind. I don't think I've replied to anyone from the previous stream, so hopefully they're not too upset that we're doing a new stream today and I haven't replied yet, but I will. I'll get through that today, or as much as I can today. We plan on doing a bit of work, if I can get Stinky to do some work.
After lunch, though, you have to give me some fuel.
And what are you going to eat for lunch?
I don't know yet.
I heard you saying something in there, talking to yourself like a crazy person. I heard you.
Okay, then you should know what I did say.
Yeah, did it start with F and end in S?
Huh?
Fish and chips, that's what I heard.
No, not that.
Oh,
Fish, no ship.
fish, no chips. Kane's saying he can't wait to eat turkey. He's a man after my own heart.
Turkey is nothing special.
It is.
Nah.
Every year I have this fight with Stink Pants over Christmas, that we got to have a Christmas turkey roasted in the oven, and she's never that fast. But I love it.
I can't wait for the Christmas pudding. Christmas pudding is the best.
Yeah, you love your Christmas pudding. Ebony says that she had a dance for 6 hours.
Ooh, what kind of dance?
What kind of dancing were you doing? And had a photo shoot for 4 hours and more dance for 3 hours. She sounds like a model, a professional dancing model. Seth says, Stink Pants and Stinky Pants, can you play Baldy Basic? So, we've got a lot to get through today. And guys, please tell me when you get bored of me talking about you.
Bored.
Except for Stink Pants. You don't tell me anything. If you get bored with me talking about YouTube, because with the new updates, it is something that we need to address. So when it comes to playing games from now on, you guys have got to try and suggest 13 plus games for a start. Even this one's pushing it. It was 12 plus. So one of the reasons the stream started so late and I didn't even give you advanced warning was because I was struggling to pick a game. No one knows for sure, but things like Roblox and Minecraft, anything that's targeted to a younger audience could be a big problem. We don't know, so just bear in mind with that. I will have a look at Baldy Basics. I think we've downloaded it already. I'll have to double check. And Ebony said it was musical theatre. Awesome, actor. We've got an actor, dancer, model. Singing dance. Probably an excellent singer too.
My God, that's
Kane, the
impressive.
Americans have
Hey, helmet guy! Grenade refraction!
Americans have it on the 2nd of
Uh-oh.
October. Different,
Sorry,
days.
it just happened, Iron Man. They did their thing. I got kind of jealous and,
Yeah, we
We're
don't
gonna
even
need a
have
medic.
it, so I guess we're
I
not
am the
too up to
medic.
date. Then again, I
You are
didn't know when
not gonna be
Halloween was
okay.
either.
Oh.
Marvel
So-
Strike Force.
That
Play
is
for free.
just your ignorance.
You know I'm ignorant. And it was so tiring. I can imagine it would be, wouldn't you? Dancing for 6 hours, could you do that?
No, you can't.
I did that in the clubs in my younger days, and by younger I mean old. I didn't go clubbing until I was like old. I'm surprised they let me in. And they say, Random saying that they get it earlier, so they get to celebrate Thanksgivings earlier. We just wait for Christmas for the luscious turkey. Now, I'm going to do a topic of the day.
Perform at 360.
That means, you know what a 360 is,
No,
eh?
no.
Going around in a complete circle.
Okay.
360 it. Look at your driving skills. I had it from 7:15 a.m. to 1:15 p.m. Geez, that's an early start too, isn't it? So, topic of the day. I would like to know what the most common natural disaster is for you in your area. I guess the reason I'm saying it is we've got bushfires quite badly at the moment. I don't know if I heard this correctly in the news, but they were saying it was in every state, which
almost
every state.
New South Wales, Queensland, and now it's South Australia as well.
And what about Victoria? They were talking about bushfires
I'm not
near
sure.
where I grew up.
Maybe it's just started.
So, Ebony's saying fires, but Ebony's in Australia from memory. Tornadoes and forest fires for random in Canada.
Do you have tornado?
I didn't think there was tornadoes there. Hurricane says, hi Memorani, how are you? So hurricanes for Memorani. We get cyclones, not hurricanes.
What's different?
I don't know what the difference is, to be honest. Look, my stupidity's coming up again. Well, a couple of times a year we get tornado warnings, cold rain alerts. Oh yeah, Canada, they would. Imagine, because, if it's raining and it's really cold, you can get hypothermic really easily. Strong winds as well. And Mr. Glitzy Man's advertising for us again. Thank you, Mr. Glitzy Man. So how's your week been at Memorani? I think it might be the first time in the streams for you, so welcome. All of the DLG is here, so make Memorani feel welcome. I got a question. Is 2020 would be a good year or a bad year? If you're talking about YouTube, Seth, it could be an extremely bad year. No one knows really yet, but I've been researching a couple of the big gaming channels and they're panicking. They're really scared because they employ other people as well. They could lose everything, so we don't know. It could be bad for all YouTubers, to be honest, unless you're a corporation. If it's not YouTube related, hopefully it'll be a fantastic year for everyone. Random also says slippery heavy rains. Canberra is in a blue zone, which I guess means that they're not affected by bushfires.
I guess so.
It'd be red zone if it was affected, I'd guess.
I only know green and red.
Read my comment, the big one. I'll have to scroll up. Hang on. We've got an Asphalt 9 player, Clone Trooper AJ. Welcome to the stream. Listen, I don't think you've been here before, so just to let you know, Clone Trooper, we play virtually every game from scratch. So we've never played Asphalt 9 before. So any tips you may have, please tell us, because Stinkpants can't drive. And if you can play with us and you would like to, then we're happy to play with you as well live. But again, you'd have to teach us how to do that. So, any tips you can give Stinkpants at this point would be greatly appreciated. So, where was I? Copper is fake because I hear some people think it's fake. No, copper's very real.
What is copper?
This is all the FTC stuff in America. Protecting children's privacy online, all of that stuff. This is all of the big YouTube drama at the moment. So it's all definitely real and it's happening. We're kind of hoping, because we're not in the United States, it might not affect us as much, but Copper's saying that it will. But again, no one really knows what's going to happen yet. Seth, we are living in a simulation. It's all good. I just come for the gameplay. Oh, okay. Well, again, any tips we still appreciate at Clone Trooper. Not everything you hear is true, which is very true, particularly online. No blue zone means they are very soon to the fire. So that's the opposite. Well, Canberra's in the middle of nowhere, so hopefully they've got their bushfire. Excuse me, I'm starting to hiccup and burp already. Hopefully they've got their bushfire prevention organised early. I guess you're right. Yeah, but again, Seth, I'm guessing as much as anyone else. Clone Trooper says it's real complex in this game, so I can't really explain all. Stinkpants is no good at complex, are you, Stinky?
I don't know what I'm doing, but never mind.
Are you coming first? That's the main thing. Yeah, first place, beat everyone. Look at you go over that ramp, although I'm looking at the delayed one. I played a game very similar to this. It's called Asphalt Extreme. Yeah.
Blue area. What?
I think Random mentioned that there's Asphalt Extreme. On the mobile, it just says Asphalt 9, but then when I went to set up the stream, it said Asphalt 9 Legends. So I have no idea what game this is. We at least know it's Asphalt 9. I do. Where I live in California, we have big forest fires. Yeah, California has bad fires there. Remember that? Like, it's an urban area, and the sort of outskirts suburbs houses were being burnt down there, which is really unusual for a city. Like, I'd be surprised.
Right.
Well,
I have a friend there, like very, very old friend. We haven't keep in touch that much anymore, but I saw she in Facebook and she live around there and she have to evacuate.
Yeah. But in Australia, you don't hear of any of the capital cities.
Well, not yet anyway.
Unless
we don't want it.
The worst I can remember was somewhere on the real outskirts of Sydney and possibly Melbourne. What platform you guys on that you're playing Asphalt 9? So this is on an iPhone. So mobile phone game is the version that we're playing. Pretty much all of the games that we do are on the mobile phone. So it might be a little bit different from what other people play. Because I notice when I do a lot of searching on these games, they tend not to be the mobile version. So that's that one. Where are we? By the way, I got Blair. If you don't know what it is, like YouTube, but without subs but followers. Oh, be very interested in that, Seth.
Choc will give you a huge boost of speed. Oh, okay.
Everyone might need to look at a different platform at one point if things keep going the way they are. Kane says California is so dry, which is true. I've been there. I've been to California before. Do you know that, Stinky? San Francisco?
You told me that?
Yeah. And Roseville and everywhere in between. If they mention them, I'll say, yeah, I've been there, but my memory's poor. You know what it's like.
Yep.
Ebony says they feel bad for Sydney. Totally agree. They're going to be struggling quite a bit with the bushfires at the moment. The Amazon is in danger. True again, isn't it? They got bushfires and logging to contend with. All of the above. They have fires. Studio. Whoop. Oh, I've missed. Hey, hang on. Just bear with me. They have fires. Good evening. Bright Lightning's here. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Great to see Bright. Another DLG is here. Yeah, the Amazon is on fire too. Hey, I play on iPhone. Unfortunately, game isn't cross-platform. What does cross-platform or on-platform to platform mean? Because I'm pretty non-tech savvy. We get all of our oxygen from the Amazon. Yeah, well, there'd be a lot there. Endgame's here. Hello, how are you? We've got another DLG here. Ebony says she hates chocolate. She's a woman after your own heart there, Stinky.
Hey, I still eat some chocolate.
You eat Ferrero Rocher like there's no tomorrow, like you're starving. Chocolate hater lever stream. Pretty laggy stream. It seems to be okay on our end and I guess for other people. I have been setting it to low latency rather than ultra low latency just so the graphics are a little bit better. But I might have to switch back to ultra low latency because that's the best for the chat. And we're starting with a water again. We were joking about that this week.
Oh, BM. I got BM.
Like Jesse Age is here. Hello, how are you? Awesome. We got another DLG in the house. Water. Water. They love saying that. What I mean is to say that iOS users can play only with iOS users. And oh, wow, there you go. So you can only play live with another iOS user. You can't play with a PC player. Or I guess Android in that case. Internet sucks on my end, says Bright. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it'll get better. Kick everyone else off. Kick everyone else off that's using the internet at home. So you've got much more important stuff to do. Which is to be involved in a rather ordinary stream. Peter, do your radio station voice already. Why does Kane like the radio voice so much?
I wonder. I have no idea.
You do your whispery voice, don't you, Stinky?
Where's my BM?
Ooh, chocolate is bad. Sorry, I like white chocolate. That'd be like, what is it? The Milky Bar Kid? You know, the white chocolate? That's delicious.
I like Lindt. Lindt is good.
Yeah, Lindt is good too.
Usually white chocolate is a bit too
Better.
sugary, sweet.
That's
Than
true.
I normally like, so I don't like it. But the Lindt one is okay.
That's because you're not sweet, isn't it?
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm the dark chocolate.
14 people bringing the watch hours. Yeah, we're getting closer with the watch hours. It's, I think, a little over 400 to go now. So I guess if I'd done a bit more work this week, it'd be higher than that. But we'll get there soon. But having said that, we may never get monetized or accepted for any sort of approval with the changes that are coming up. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. So smooth now in the stream. Okay, I joined the Discord. I'll show my stuff on Discord, so be right back. Awesome, Clone. We love having new people join the Discord. Get to know the guys in there. Most of them are in the stream already.
What is blueprint for?
Get a car? You want that one? You can't get it.
I kind of have it, but it's
Now,
a blueprint.
12, I'm doing videos every day and live streams. Awesome, like Jesse. Sorry I haven't visited your channel in a bit. Just a reminder, it's much easier if you leave a comment on one of our videos, because that reminds me to go and check your channel, because it's a bit hard to do it from the live stream. I'll say that every stream. Stinky Woman Power, that's you, Stinky Woman.
Stinky woman. That doesn't sound good.
Random says, yeah. In my house, there are 7 computers you can use. Do you want them to be watching the stream? Yes, please. Imagine that. We've got, yeah, do it, Random. We've never seen that before. It'd be interesting to see what happens for more watch hours. But the only thing is, I think you need 7 different accounts to do it, or at least not log in on 6 of them. Something like that. That if you keep logging in on the same account, it'll only count once, I believe, anyway. Like Jesse, I sub to you. Awesome. Yes, sub to each other, guys. Support each other as well. Like Jesse's Discord got hacked. My Discord got hacked. Can't get in. That's no good. I'm in that Discord, I think. Fun for Bright, I sub to you. Awesome. They're giving each other subs. Guest mode. That's the way to go, Random. This will be interesting to see what happens in a few minutes in the stream. We'll see. My goodness, there's a lot of people in the stream at the moment. What do you think about that, Stinky?
Ooh.
And how are you going? I haven't been watching you. Did you win a race?
I win a few, but then I got stuck a little bit.
Ebony says, no, I mean stink pants, woman power forever. Ever.
Woman stink.
Get 2-factor authentication for the Discord, I believe. Oh, gee, I'm hiccuping a lot today.
What happened? Did you drink
talking.
enough?
No, probably not. I might have to leave Stinky to do her awesome commentary so I can grab a drink. Have two-step authentication. I think I've got that on mine. When is there going to be a Clash of Clans stream? One is coming soon, Kane, because we're getting up to Christmas now, and we'll definitely do a Clash of Clans Christmas stream. Maybe a little bit earlier as well, because, hey, at least that says it's 13 plus. Although lots of people under that age play it, I know that for sure. Use forgot your password. That's possibly true too. People are retracting their comments. I can't breathe again, Ebony says already. I don't know what was so funny. I'm always funny, Stinky.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't agree with that at all.
Nah.
No, does anyone else for that matter, I'd say. So I also gave you a sub. I can't really show my progress yet because I don't know where to post it yet. So yeah, you can do it in the general chat. I think Clone Trooper AJ. Generally the general chat, you can post anything or random stuff. I think is another channel that you can do there. Turkey is nasty. Oh, Ebony's like you, isn't it? Just means more turkey for me. Peter, do you see my gameplay on Sonic Madness? I'm not sure if I have, Seth. So again, just a reminder: leave a comment on one of our videos because it's pretty much the only way that I'm going to remember to visit people's channels. So sorry for that. It's just things are getting a bit busier towards the end of the year as well. Ebony, on Friday, me and my friend were laughing so hard both our stomachs hurted. What was so funny on Friday, Kane? Turkey is dry, but only if you don't cook it correctly. Whereas when we cook it, oh, it's succulent. The juices are flowing, aren't they, Stinky?
Huh?
On the turkey.
Juice is flowing.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
you think I cook a good turkey?
Yeah, you cook very well.
Darn tootin'. Not like one of my parents that always had a dry turkey for Christmas. It was not that good. That's me, Kane. I don't have access to pics. When Random comes back, Clone Trooper, he's like the main administrator for... Although Bright Lightning might be able to help you as well. So I'm not very good with Discord myself, but Bright Lightning and Random are both very good. Kane's in there. I'm not sure if he can help, and like Jesse's also in there. And I think Ebony's in there. So if any of you guys can help Clone Trooper, please do so, because I'm pretty hopeless. But definitely Random, when he gets back, he'll be able to let you know what's going on or how to do things. It's okay, Peter. Yeah, thanks for that, Seth, because, don't think that we don't care and don't want to support you. It is just getting a little bit harder as the channel's been growing, I guess. I tend to get snowed under with comments and visiting channels and so on, but sorry for that. How did you find my channel? Not sure who you're asking that like, Jesse, but for me, I can't remember. It was a long time ago, or a while ago. It's all good, I'll wait in. Do what? I fell asleep. Because she said she was smelling Fruit Loops, but it was my hand sanitizer. We laughed a lot and could not stop. She thought she was going nuts. Yes, Random, that Clone Trooper is wanting to, I think, post some pictures in Discord, but he said that he doesn't have access to do that. And you might want to just confirm if it's the same name, Clone Trooper, or whether you've used a different name in Discord. He did about what? Also returned to YT after some lads said the FTC realised... Yeah, well, that's the other one, Bright Lightning, because Bright Lightning's got an animation channel.
Oh.
And these changes are so bad. It will be so unfair to the animators.
Why?
Well, number one, how long does it take to do a 7 or a 10-second clip? Like, you look at our intro...
I know that. But what is the change?
Oh, they're going to consider them... The guess is that they're going to consider them kids' channels because it's animation. Even if it's adult animation, like I've seen it where they talk about history and it's all animated, it's definitely not targeted at children. They wouldn't even understand half the stuff.
Right.
But the animation channels, they already struggle.
Yeah.
Because it's the whole watch time thing. That, you're not... For Bright Lightning to do the equivalent of what we do, it'd take him months. You know what I mean? Like, we do a 2-hour stream. Imagine doing a 2-hour animation. It'd take forever to do that. So, our hearts go out to you, Bright, is what I'm saying. Because, I've been trying to keep up to date with all of this, and it's not good. My channel is getting ads, says like Jesse. Like Jesse, just to remind you, it's best not to advertise your channel during streams. Let us do it for you. But congratulations on getting the ads. I'm surprised you've got them based on the subs, I think. Can't remember how many subs you got. But I know that Random was saying that we get them as well, which is weird. We shouldn't be getting them. And awesome, they're subbing to each other, which is great. Something about helping someone on Discord. Hopefully I explained that. And Seth, I subbed to you. Awesome, Ebony. Well done. Oh, yeah, it's my name, same name on Discord, just without the space. So that was for the... He's trying to... Oh, sorry, Clone, I don't know if you're a he or a she, so if you can just let me know. I tend to say he by default. 21 frames sometimes equals 1 second. So that's from an animator. 21 frames, 1 second of watch time. Oh. So imagine how long it takes to do that. And it'd be totally unfair if he gets relegated to being a children's channel, doesn't get any money for it, or 90% less, no notifications, no comments.
Yeah.
I think even the like-dislike thing gets switched off. They basically switch off everything.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Sometimes I do 18. I know that. Oh, I'm getting a bit lost in what they're saying. I'm going to set my channel to in the middle. Yeah, that's what I've done. Oh, Pow Gaming's here. Hello, how you doing? He's got a great gaming channel. He's another DLG, even though he's got his own channel. Support each other, sub to each other. Please remember to drop a comment on one of our videos, Pow, because I know that I probably need to visit you again. I think my channel is a kid channel because I do gaming vids. That's the fear of it all. We are doing a YouTube discussion again. I guess everyone's discussing YouTube at the moment, regardless of the type of content they're producing. I think my kids' channel, because I'm gaming vids, I'm an animator, 253 subs. Yeah, so 53 subs, you shouldn't be getting any advertising at the moment, because that just means YouTube's making money off your hard work and you're not getting paid for it. That's not right either. I'm glad I'm not an animator. Yeah, it's not great. Evan, you sub to everyone. It's basically Clone Trooper AJ on Discord, so yeah, without the space. So if someone can help Clone Trooper with posting things in Discord, please chat to him about it. I'm on the phone, says Seth. Power Gaming's laughing. Manjeet's here. Hello, how are you? He's saying hello, Poodot and Stinky Pants.
Hello.
It must be early for Manjeet. Still early in the morning.
Always early.
You okay, and how are you, bro? What's up, Power? Awesome. They're making friends in the stream. Love to see that. Talking to each other, don't mention it. Internet finally fixed. Awesome. I'm good. How about you? Don't do the food discussion. They'll do it eventually, I'm sure. I'm good, buddies. How are you all? Food. Here we go. I'm thinking of quitting YouTube. Believe you me, like Jesse, a lot of people are thinking that at the moment. They always say it, but if things go as badly as what people are projecting, yeah, a lot of people might stop doing it. You never make your game again. Why? Too busy. That's for Kane. I'm good. My channel vids are in the wrong order. There's a bit of food spam. It's 8 a.m. in India, so he's up. Manjeet, how come you get up so early? Do you normally get up at this time? Because he got up as early as, I think, a little after 6 in the morning to join one of our streams once. 18 people in the stream, I wonder why. Random, you're a legend. Logan's here. Hello, Logan. The brothers are in the stream. It's good to see you as well. He's actually using a channel name I can recognise. People watching again. Hey, Logan, sorry I'm always late. Nah, that doesn't matter. We're just happy to have you here. 18, Logan. Right, wait, never mind the link. I was trying to get vid over the FTC. Yeah, we'd be very interested to see all of that. Oh, wow. Manjeet normally gets up at 5:30 in the morning.
You're kidding. That's
so early. That means you have a long day, Manjeet. You must pack it in with lots of activities. 19, it's going to go up and down, I guess. Kane, is that your brother Logan? Yes, it is. What the heck is FTC? So that's a Federal Trade Commission, I think they call it in America. Please correct me if I'm wrong, FTC.
Okay.
Wow, there's more people in the stream now, yeah, but that's all due to random. I should keep that hush-hush just in case the AI is like, what's going on here? Oh, like Jesse says, I get up at 4 a.m. Oh, and just
wow.
I'm reminding myself here that someone went camping on the last stream. I can't quite remember who it is. I believe it was either Awesome Pug or it may have been Seth. So I was curious to know how their camping trip went. If they are in fact in the stream at the moment, let me know. So get up at 4 a.m. Logan, do you know Waiter? I don't know that. WATA, have you heard of that? I don't know what that one is.
WATA?
Yeah, I don't know what that one is. So,
Nope.
Kane, someone else probably should explain that because I'm not American, but my understanding is the FTC's like the governing body that monitors what's acceptable in terms of commerce and trade. So our equivalent would be the ACCC, I think.
Okay.
Australian-
I know KFC.
Kafakas. You're back in the Kafakas again. Manjeet says they have a big schedule. So what's up for this weekend? I like your characters. Poodot and Stinky, says Seth.
Thank you.
How do you like Stinky's characters? She doesn't say anything. Say something, Stinky.
Say something.
Oh, my goodness. Hopeless. I get up at 4 a.m. during school days. These guys get up so early.
How can I go play? I'm confused how to navigate through this thing.
Yeah, Clone Trooper did say it's difficult, but keep working on it. Get in there and do another race. You'll get there.
I want to do the race, but how?
Kane made a pumpkin. Yeah, isn't there like a start game
Where?
or a back button?
Where?
There you go. You're getting
No,
there.
that's not.
Might need a little bit of help there from Clone Trooper because Stinky's struggling a bit to get back into the game. Kane made a pumpkin pie. Awesome. Power Gaming, Stinky is the girl that's doing the gaming at the moment. So say hi, I'm Stink Pants.
Hi, I'm Stinky Pants.
That's darn tootin' you are. Water means water in Australia. KFC, nice Stink Pants. KFC stands for Kids Fatting Club. Fattening Club?
Huh?
Is she a gamer too? Yeah, Stinky does most of the gameplay until she gets sick of it. Unless we're doing Clash of Clans, then it would be a good mix between the both of us.
Really pulled up.
Yeah, although I do play these games when she gets a bit tired, but the funny thing is, like, she's already got all of the experience, gets to a higher level, and then I've got to get in there.
This.
So get in there and do your stuff, Stinky, work it out. And again, Clone Trooper, you might need to tell her how to get back into the game. There is a home button, try the home one.
Yeah, but it's... Then what's next?
Then you get into, sorry guys, let's have a look here. What does that one do? Join a club?
I tried, but you have to send requests, which I did, and they have to accept me. And they didn't yet, so... I don't think anyone's gonna accept me because I'm just low level.
Well, that one's got only 0 people in it, so you just joined a club.
What? You don't join the one with the 0?
What are they supposed to do? I'm trying to get this game started here. There you go. It's coming up with stuff there.
What?
So.
Club reputation 0.
Oh, gee, I'm way behind in the chat. Again, hang on. KFC, is she gamer too? Yeah, she is. I answered that. You're welcome, Poodot and Stinky. Awesome, Seth. Stinky, do you wake up early? No. She was up late today. Stink Pants, if you don't say something, I'll make Poodot give you Vegemite.
Say something.
You can't just say that.
I'm like a parrot.
I've been playing for like a year, so yeah, I have a couple of volts in this game. Well, again, we might need your help, Clone. She's struggling to get into the game. 20 people. I've went through more stuff. I'm kind of, I don't know, lost the something topic. Oh, wow, I'm way behind. Minecraft is, yeah, they're going to struggle with the updates. I like that music. Awesome, because we do try to mix it up with the soundtrack. Although I do have to do another one because it's been a while since I've done a new soundtrack. Probably join a club, but with the ones... Oh, probably join a club, but with the ones with the green lock. So try joining another club that's got a green lock on it, I guess.
Okay, what's this one?
It's Stinky yet. Never mind, lols. What streaming app do you use? So we use the YouTube one. I think that's what you're asking me. YouTube streaming app. For my so Kane, for my pumpkin pie, I used canned pumpkin, canned sweetened condensed milk, 2 eggs, ground cinnamon, ground nutmeg, ground ginger, salt, and unbaked pie crust. That sounds delicious.
What?
Roopster 760s here. Hello, how are you? It's awesome to see you in the stream.
I didn't know you use sweet condensed milk in
Yeah,
there.
that'd be
What?
delicious. I've had pumpkin pie
In the
before.
pumpkin pie?
So tell us what you've been up to all. Crowax is here. Vroom, he says. Awesome. So if you play this game, we'd be happy to play with you if someone can tell us how. Eat Vegemite says. Kane, put up, buddy, you give a nice commentary and Stinky makes a nice background voice. Stinky makes a nice background voice.
Dum, 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 dum.
My goodness. Yeah, you're the worst commentator I've ever heard.
There's no background voice. What do you want?
That's your background voice. At least you got something out of you. My goodness, he's staring at me with a smile on your face. Back while I found you guys, Walt Water. Doing well, thank you. That's good to hear, Ribster. Hopefully you're not suffering any natural disasters at the moment. We were talking about that earlier in the stream. Curious to know what the most common ones are in your area. By the way, shout out to Pigmaster Gamer All. Shout out to them. I don't know who they are, but shout them out. Pigmaster All. Stinky. Nothing. Not that she doesn't want to, she's just concentrating. That means that was me that joined in the club. Oh, awesome. So now what do we do?
Don't ask me.
What are you buying stuff at the moment?
Upgrade.
Believe it or not, Ebony Ratbag just brushed past me, so she's here. You want to come say hello? Ratbag. Ah, she's going to do...
Oh,
I'll see if I can get her to give her hello too. Sweetened condensed milk is so thick and gooey, that's true. Oh, we finally got a DLG for life. Awesome. They're practically all DLGs in the stream at the moment.
Right.
Put up, buddy. You can join cricket commentary. It would be fun to hear your cricket commentary. We used to do that when I was younger, back in the... I don't know if you know those commentators, Manjeet, the old ones, like Richie Beno from Australia. He was a great cricket commentator. He's retired now. But I do commentate on the cricket here because Stinkpants doesn't know the game very well, so I have to explain it to her. Do you reckon you can kind of understand it now or not?
Nah.
No? And Ratbag loves watching the cricket. She enjoys it a lot. Shopping spree. The only problem is, Manjeet, I don't know any of the players these days. I was watching a little bit of the Test cricket against Pakistan, and I couldn't recognise anyone. By the way, Indians has got an awesome cricket team. Always get worried when we play them. Oh, Roopster went on a shopping spree. You got to tell me what you bought, Roopster. Yes, wait, DLG for life, I know. YouTube, oh, there's another DLG for life from Ebony. Awesome. YouTube, how much do you want to destroy us instead of advertising YouTube Kids? That is an excellent point, Bright Lightning. They seem so reactionary that they don't consider this is my little rant if I can, and I'm sorry we do keep going back to YouTube, but people keep bringing it up and it's a hot topic for me, that they forget where they came from. They forget that it was the small creators that built the platform. They forget that the not only the creators but the audience have I don't want to say the right, but they're the people that make the platform what it is, so you should be listening to them, but YouTube doesn't. They only really care about corporations at this point, which is very sad. Hopefully we can all ride the wave, but it will be curious to see what happens. I know DLG for life instead of us using advertising. FTC, yes. Yeah, that's true. Stink Pants, say something, says Ebony. That is
What should I do?
Well, you're in the game, race away. I think you're in there with Clone Trooper as well. Stinky is busy, says Manjeet. True, she needs all her skills to concentrate on driving. My goodness, you should see what she's like in real life. Oh, wow, look at that boost. Look at you go, Stinky.
I don't know what I'm doing, actually.
Kane says Stinky is useless and hopeless. And Power Gaming says, ha to Kane's comment. Totally agree. Say something, Stinky, says Kane again.
I don't get... Why are my competitors?
Oh, you're so far in front or behind. One of the two.
That's weird.
DLG for you, Bot, Poodot and Stinky. Ah, we got a DLG from Manjeet as well. They all know what the DLG is now. Awesome. I got to go. Bye, guys, to tomorrow. I might give you a shout out to you, Poodot and Stinky. Well, thank you for staying as long as you did, Seth. Much appreciated. You know, he says that and then he often comes back. So
Oh, really?
he's done it in a few streams. So we'll see what happens. Now, Clone Trooper says that they're Phoenix in the club.
Phoenix.
So in your club, Phoenix.
I already pressed play.
Oh, he's already pressed. She's already pressed play. Oh, my
But
goodness,
I
I'm
will do.
struggling with that. Phoenix
Phoenix.
is Rat Bag. Hello, where's Rat Bag? I'll try and grab her in a minute. Stink, stink, stink. Come on, you can drive well. Sign the petition thing against the FTC. Oh, can you put that in Discord for us, Bright Lightning? Because I haven't heard about that. And Zeppeli YT is here. Hello, it's awesome to see you as well. And FaZe Boy. Wow, the DLG are coming thick and fast, left, right and centre. How is everyone? It's great to see you. Did you get up to anything exciting this week? And have you got any hot topics for us? Because at the moment, we're just talking about how Stink Pants can't drive. And lots of YouTube stuff. And water. Drunk person can number one Kane. That's right. Sometimes... I swear, sometimes if people are watching the replays of these streams or listening to us talk or the chat, they must think, what are these people doing? They're all funny and crazy. Crazy people. And we love it. We wouldn't have it any other way. I'm a graffiti, says FaZe Boy. Now, with that, do you mean the graffiti... I hope you don't mean graffitiing on walls, because that's a crime. I'll just let you know that now. But if you're doing it as artwork on a piece of paper, that's all good. Hello, Water again. It's been a while since I've been in a stream. It's been very busy with school. Yeah, we haven't seen you for a while, but school always comes first, guys. Make sure you study hard. Enjoy your time there, but do the best that you can as well academically. Let us know how you've been going in school.
Why did I do that?
Why did you do that?
360. Why did I do that for?
Oh, you came in first place.
Always first.
Stink Pants can drive. I'm a graffiti. Someone said something funny because Ebony can't breathe again. I don't know if that was me or not. We are a crime. Giraffe. I'm a giraffe, not graffiti. I saw something in the news about giraffes.
What? What about it?
In Australia, we've got a new baby giraffe, and there was also another giraffe that had made best friends with a dog, like a guard dog or something. I saw that somewhere in the news.
Okay.
We are a crime. Breathe, Ebony, breathe. True. Yeah, autocorrect can be annoying sometimes. Although, why would it change from giraffe to graffiti? It's a weird change there.
Okay.
And
Do I have to go to find someone?
Yeah, see if you can find, I think his name was Phoenix.
How can I go there? Navigate during this thing is kind of hard.
Keep doing it. Work on it. You'll do it. School comes last. No, random. School comes first. While you're in school, you got to study. I am trying now. My stomach hurts. Stink's a good driver in the game, but in real life, terrible.
Hey, how do you know?
Well, he said question mark. Manjeek said good driver in the game, but in real life, question mark? I just answered, is what I did. How many times did I tell you got to practice and you don't practice? And then when she needs to use a car, Peter, can you please come with me? Can you come with me? I'm not confident to drive on my own. Old stink pants. Back in the day when I was like 10 or 9, I stole a pack of gum from a store and I got in trouble. Well, it's probably a good thing, Kane. If you didn't get caught, then you might be tempted to do it again. I suppose everyone does it. I saw someone steal a pack of gum when I was a kid, and I'm like, don't do that. They didn't get caught, though.
Now, what do I have to find? Like, search for Phoenix?
Yeah, try that. But I thought he said he was in your club already.
What?
That's
really?
what he said before, that he was in the club already.
Oh, in the club.
I think so.
I just leave.
Or you can go back into the club.
I don't know which
one. Or you can do a search under Phoenix. PH. Let us know what's going on there, Clone Trooper, because I don't know.
But Phoenix is the name of the guy, or that's the name of the club?
I think that was the name of the guy.
Okay.
And it looks like there's only one Phoenix there, so...
But that club is full.
We'll wait for a response from him if nothing else happens.
Okay, anyway, in the meantime, I'm gonna do something else.
Yeah, school smucks. Yeah, no one really likes school, do they, until you get out in the workforce, then you love it. Let's see if you remember this. Why was the bee's hair so sticky? It's got to have something to do with honey.
Bees?
Yeah. Why was the bee's hair so sticky?
Because it combed its hair with the honey?
Because it combs its hair with the honey? We don't know. We'll find out. Ebony, when I was laughing so hard, my back started to hurt. Stink Pants is a bad driver. Oh, no. Yeah. Just be thankful you don't live anywhere near her. Giraffes are the tallest mammals on Earth. Their legs alone are taller than many humans, about 6 feet. That's tall legs. They can run as fast as 35 miles an hour over short distances or cruise at 10 miles per hour over longer ones. Wow, that's a beast. Oof, I know, right, Emmy? My stomach hurts more. Kane, grab some food. Yeah. Paug's getting into the in-jokes as well now. He knows about the food, knows about the DLG. It's all happening. Oh, so Clone Trooper said I didn't mean that. I mean my username. Oh, did you mean in Discord or in the game? Because I thought he said before that it actually joins your...
Look, I don't have the eyes to look for it, so you...
That's because you're blind dot, isn't it? He's come down, take a chill pill. Hashtag stinky. Food. My username is Phoenix as my alt. Is that in Discord or in the game? Oh, he used the honeycomb.
Oh, honeycomb.
Awesome joke. The giraffe is the tallest mammal in the world, standing at 4.4 to 5 metres high. And the tallest giraffe ever recorded has been almost 6 metres, 5.9. That's a giant. That's over a metre higher than a double-decker bus. I wonder if you can ride a giraffe. Say, no double-decker bus.
I don't want. Too tall.
Fact about me. Hashtag guys don't bully anyone. Yeah. They tend to joke with each other, Manjeet. Randoms does a little bit of bullying, but it's good-natured. He just doesn't realise Kane doesn't like it sometimes. But he's getting better, I got to say that. Watch memes. In-game, it's my username. Say Phoenix, I was right. So Phoenix is his username in Asphalt. I think she did a search for you before, Clone Trooper, and we did find a Phoenix. I don't know if you're in there now.
Nope.
So, again, tips that you've got for us to be able to play with you, Clone, let us know. But she did, you'd be able to search Phoenix again and find it, right? I don't know what you do after that, though. In-game, so I read that. Ebony's with the food. Ebony, YouTube doesn't Like, yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on with emojis, by the way, but who did I watch? Mark Plyer was saying something about the AI bot got really annoyed with him getting people to spam emojis. Like, I don't get people to do it, they just do it. So you might have to be careful with that. Who knows? I have no idea what's going on. Kane is mean. Message Kane is mean, and I will sub to you. I'm having meatloaf for dinner, mac and cheese and green beans. Now that sounds delicious. I haven't had a meatloaf in a long time.
Meatloaf.
And the Americans make awesome green beans. I've had good ones in a restaurant, but they're home-style green beans. Very tasty.
Right.
And mac and cheese. Well, why were we talking about mac and cheese the other day?
Oh, because I'm saying my friend never have it.
How could you never have mac and cheese? Something wrong with your friends there, is what I'd be saying. I'm having... Sorry, new name, hi. Oh, All-in-One's here. Hello, how are you? Awesome to see you in the stream as well. Another DLG.
Hello.
How's your weekend been so far? Hopefully you haven't been suffering any natural disasters, which seem to be happening a bit all over the world. I'd like to know what the common ones are in your area. That was the topic of discussion from earlier on. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Stinky?
Fly over the sea.
Because they're seagulls. I'm not sure if that's the answer. We'll find out in a minute. Find a club again in the search, but not my username. Find a random club in the chat when I join, but make sure it's less than 18 out of 20 players. Got that, Stinky?
Not yet. You have to remind me again.
All right, I'll have to remind her again. Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels.
They don't like bagel?
Bagels like a bread.
Yeah.
So that's why they fly over the sea. So they're seagulls as opposed to bagels.
Oh, this is hard.
Stinky's hopeless with jokes. I liked that one. That one was great. It shouldn't come as a huge surprise that such a large animal weighs quite a lot as well. We're getting great facts from Giraffe YT at the moment. Up to 1,900 kilograms. So I could be a giraffe is what Giraffe YT is saying, which is more than most cars. More a fact about me. Awesome. I'm fine. What about you? Yeah, we're good except for what could be coming up in the next month or two with YouTube. We'll have to wait and see. But other than that, great. And not affected by the bushfires where we are, although it is affecting a lot of the country at the moment. Okay, buddy, I need to go. Take care, Poot Up Buddy and Stinky Pants. Have a great day. Well, thank you for staying as long as you did, Manjeet. Much appreciated. Have an awesome weekend, and let's go India for the cricket. I don't know what they're up to at the moment, whether it's one days or something else. I'm bored. Oh, no, we're boring Ebony already. That's no good. We've got to try and entertain Ebony now. Make her laugh so hard that she can't breathe. Now, Clone Trooper says, or I can make one, I'll just name it Phoenix. So you can do that as well if you like. Whatever you think's easier. Clone Trooper, just let us know what you want to do and then we'll work it out from there. MK, this dum-dum must do homework. Oh, so Bright's off as well. Yes, you got to do your homework. I'm not going to say stay in the stream when you've got actual schoolwork to do.
Yep.
Good luck with that. Ask your parents if you need any help. Oh, so you're out?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's all right. We'll just wait and see what Clone Trooper says they're doing. Goodbye. What? Don't understand that one. Why don't you play poker in the jungle? I think I know the answer to this.
I have no idea what this guy's talking about.
Why don't you play poker in the jungle? Because there's too many cheaters.
Cheaters!
That's what I think the answer is. Oh, there it is. There are too many cheaters. I got that one right.
Yay!
Clone Trooper says, I made one. It should be one with a bird logo. So after this one, you got to search for a... What did you call that group? club. You got to search for a club named Phoenix with a bird as the logo. Got it? Bird logo, club name Phoenix.
Okay.
All right, we're getting there, Clone Trooper. There's a new card coming to Clash Royale and Battle Healer. She battles and heals. That sounds interesting. My exam is finished and I got an A, bro. All in one. That is awesome to hear. We love it when you guys get good marks. Very well done. What was the subject that you got the A in? Giraffe says one of our favourite giraffe facts is that they're probably the biggest pollinators in the world, thanks to their great height, as they wander around feeding...
What's the name of the club?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Phoenix. And then there should be a bird as a... Oh, I saw a few phoenixes.
Like hummingbird?
Yeah, it might be that one because there's only one member in it. Is it the one with one member there, Clone Trooper? Bird Lego yellow background. Got it? Bird logo yellow background.
Oh, Phoenix, this one.
Yep. Let us know if that's the right one as well. Big Bird yellow. Oh, Damon Strong's here. Hello, how are you? I promoted 5 people your channel. That is awesome. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
We really appreciate that. And get to know everyone else in the streams as well, like they're doing with each other. It's always the best way to go. So what have you been up to, Damon? It looks like people are either studying or got exams or just enjoying the weekend. We're always curious to know. Bird yellow back... I said that already, so you got the right one. The fans left. Promote. Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, I did. Hang on. One of our favourite drafts facts is that they're... Oh, no, I read that already. I got a B in English. Well done, Ebony. That's good as well. What would you get for an English score? F?
How do I know? That's
You did
many years.
Yeah, but you did very well. You got very high marks for
It depends on what year, what semester.
That's it.
What do we do here? I try to click rest, like club rest, but they said there's no available.
So it looks like she's got the right one there, Clone Trooper, but she's not too sure what to do at this point. It looks like she's in your club. After that, I got admitted in a nursing institute. I think maybe you mean nursing institute, but I'm not sure all in one. Just clarify that for me. And if that's the case, then you and Stink Pants have stuff in common. Despite being incredibly tall, giraffes still only have 7 vertebrae in their necks, which means a giraffe neck has the exact same number of bones as a human neck. That's pretty crazy. Given how long their neck is. Zeppeli says, why did the stadium get so hot?
I don't know.
Because the fans left.
What?
The fans... Football stadium. Why did the stadium get so hot? Because the fans left.
Okay. The fans not coming to use the stadium to watch?
But then they left. But then they left.
After that, okay.
Oh my goodness, Stinky. Also, there's chat in the game too. Dang, I messed it up the first time. No, I think you got that right. It's a good decision. Tell me about... So, by nurturing, do you mean nursing? I'll just type that. So, he or she's got nurturing, so I'm not sure if that means nursing. So, just let us know. Stink Pants Talk says random. Oh, Ethan 8 is here. Hello, how are you? And random at least gets the fan joke.
What? Oh, yeah.
Ethan 8 from the clans here.
Hello. How are you?
I'm waiting for an answer on that one as well.
What?
We finally seem to have been able to get the recruiting going again. I don't know what changed, but we got back up to 50, which is good. Giblets again. We've already had the water, the giblets, and the food, and the DLGs for life. We've got them all. All of the inside jokes are there.
Mm-hmm.
Why did the bike fall over? I know this one too. Because it had to...
I have no idea.
Because something... I know this joke. I've heard it before. I can't remember. Oh, that's right. Because it was too tired.
Too tired?
You got that one, didn't you, Stinky?
I'm too tired. Of not understanding any joke.
We might have to do a giblet video just to entertain the masses, seeing as it always comes up in the streams. I think I remember someone got kicked in the crown jewels. They just search up YouTube videos of the nether regions.
What? What is that?
Where your jingle bells have been rattled. I'm going to come up with all of these different phrases for it, but giblets will be the inside joke. Won't it, Stinky?
Ooh.
So, are you managing to race with Phoenix / Are you actually doing that now?
I believe.
So,
But I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest.
Clone Trooper, you got to let us know if we're actually racing with you at this point in time, because no one really knows what's going on this end. We never do. What do you call an alligator in a vest? Stink on?
What?
Now,
What are you talking about?
what do you call an
Alligator in the West?
in a vest? You know, like a jacket and a suit in a vest?
Yeah, but why it wear the West to begin with?
An investigator.
Oh.
Investigator. I like that one.
Oh.
Now, Ebony, now that you've raised this is another rant I'm going on. She's just called us boomers. Now, I've got to make this very clear now. This is a personal pet peeve of mine because I see it so often on YouTube, in the comments and on social media. Number one, we're not boomers. We are not boomers. You need to know what the definition of a boomer is and how it came about. So I'm going to give everyone a school lesson right now for the future. When you call someone a baby boomer, it is a very specific age group, just like Generation X, Generation Y, Generation Z, if there is one. I don't even know what the newest one's called. And they were called boomers because that generation, our parents' generation, born around World War II, you know, a little bit before, a little bit after, the people that are now retiring, they're the boomers. And why were they called boomers?
Because it's baby boomer.
Yeah, but why? Oh, yeah,
After
baby
war.
boomer. But what does baby boomer mean?
Because they make a lot of babies.
They had a lot of kids. That's what a boomer generation is. So if you talk to anyone that's, what would you say, 60 plus? Or is that even a little bit too young? 65 plus?
I'm not sure.
Let's say...
But it's like my mother's.
Yeah, let's say 60 plus. That's being generous. They're the boomers because, you know, a lot of them will have multiple brothers and sisters. Now, our generation, we didn't. We've hardly got any. I've got one sibling. Stink Pants has only got a couple. Much, much smaller. So, that's my first thing. Then hang on, I'll catch up on the chat, but I haven't finished with this rant. I have not finished. You remind me. We get back to the rant there. An investigator. Spell I-cup? Spell I-cup? I'm not sure what that one means. How does a squid go into battle?
Squid?
Yep.
Squid go to battle. Inkjet?
Well armed. Well armed. It's got 8 arms.
Okay.
Now, the next one.
Right.
So, actually, Clone says, sorry, I just had to show that. So I think he beat you in the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. So we're playing live with Clone Trooper. Do it again. Okay, Boomer says. Oh my goodness. I haven't finished yet with my rant. I was watching a giblet video. A guy got hit in the giblets by a baseball bat. The batter missed the ball and it got him straight in the crown jewels. Hey, Peter, spell pig backwards, then say funny colours. GIP funny colours. GIP, spell pig backwards, and then say funny colours. Spell pig backwards.
Pig backward. GIP.
And then say funny colours.
Funny color.
Now do it again. Spell pig backwards and say funny colours.
GIP. Funny color.
You still don't get it?
No.
Oh, Stink Pants is hopeless.
What are you guys doing?
CUP is a cup. I don't get that one either. Which is better, Firefox, Chrome or Edge? We really use Chrome the most, don't we? Probably. I've used Firefox though. I don't even know what Edge is. That shows how much of a boomer I'm not. And then Ebony says boomer triggered Boodot. I'm triggered. No, I haven't finished on my rant. So back to the boomers and using, because this is a thing. They use it as an insult. It's meant to insult someone like, yeah, okay, boomer. Now, one of the best pieces of advice, my father, who is a baby boomer, not me, him, baby boomer.
Yeah.
One of the best pieces of advice he said was hang around people older than you because you'll learn more. You have to realise that older people, not everyone, you've got dumb old people and you've got smart young people. That's just the nature of things. But you shouldn't be using age as an insult because old people are smarter as a general rule. They've lived a lot longer. They've got a lot more life experience. They've done more things than younger people have. And they're not all boomers. This is my radio voice announcement.
I'm not a boomer.
You're not a boomer. I'm not a boomer. There are no boomers in the chat. Boomers have left the chat. Now, if our little friend from overseas, I'm just trying to think of the name now, if they joined the chat, they would be a boomer.
Oh.
You remember him?
Ifon?
Yeah, Ephion Jones. If he was in the chat, then we could be talking about boomers then because he fits the bill. He's retired. He's an old fella. And by old fella, I mean a lovely, venerable older gentleman. You don't get old now until you're in your hundreds. All right, rant over.
Celebrate,
Oh, they're
guys.
still saying it. No, maybe the rant's not over. If we are this at in the technology world and have AI robots, why haven't we made Giblets armor? They did. It's called a cod piece. They had that in the medieval days. Kane's calling someone a boomer, but clearly not me or you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What kind of...
Actually, I thought someone joined our club. I thought we got 3 people.
You might.
But I just raced with Phoenix, and that's it.
Hopefully there'll be more in there because, well, you still come in second place, which is good.
What is good?
Second place of 2, not too bad. What kind of tea is hard to swallow?
What kind of tea that is hard to swallow? Oh.
Reality. You boomer. I'm calling you a boomer now. I forgot I had tea in the fridge. How do you spell imp? I-M-P. Well, I'm going to go eat, Pete up, be right back. Boomer. Call me a boomer again. I'm not a boomer. Hey, Peter, you don't call them old, you call them wise. Exactly. Ethanator, smart young man. They're not old, they're wise. So for everyone that you say, you know what, call me a boomer. That just makes me smarter.
Okay.
Say, yes, I am. But just bear in mind, if you're doing this and you end up speaking to a real boomer or someone that's older that knows what a boomer is, they'll be looking at you saying you're a silly young fool for calling that person a boomer. Clearly they're not. Are you, you boomer? I'm talking to you, stink pants. Boomer again. Okay, boomer again. They're just boomering me all over the place now. They just want me to, what is it, get triggered. This is all of the younger generations speak. Being triggered. Triggered's part of a weapon, isn't it? And they just boomer me left, right, and centre. Stink Pants isn't a boomer, but Poo Dot is. Now, hey. Don't do that, because now you're going to get Stink Pants on your side as well. Isn't it? You say, yeah, he's the boomer. You call me old all the time.
It's my turn.
That's your witch laugh, you boomer. I'm calling you a boomer too.
Let me search who is older than the boomer.
Awesome Pug's here. Awesome to see you, Awesome Pug. How you been? He was actually in the Discord before. Don't do computer research when you're meant to be playing games, you boomer.
Silent generation.
That's right. Should be silent. If I'm a boomer, I will no longer be doing any commentary. And I'll leave it up to the non-boomer Stink Pants, so you won't hear anything.
Oh.
Stop
Silent! Quiet,
Stop,
silent.
my boy. Poo Dot is a boomer junior. Boomer junior now. Actually, that's probably a fair description. Am I a boomer junior? Or would that be, can we say that that's the half generation between my dads and myself?
That's not
Because
like
there's
that.
a half generation. There is.
Shut up.
There's like, what,
Silent.
30 years difference between my dad and me.
Silent.
This is hilarious. Have you seen a boomer that does YouTube and is doing a stream and I'm coming on? Yeah, apparently this one. Well, I wonder if there are any boomers doing gaming streams. Just the one. And you're watching them right now.
I'm pretty sure.
Poo Dot,
That's more.
this meatloaf is so good. You can't get none. I wanted some meatloaf. Good meatloaf. The best meatloaf I ever had was in home economics class at school, where the teacher taught us how to do it. Gee, it was delicious. And I've had a few after that were quite dry and yuck. Snoof, don't know what that one is. I Can't Breathe Again from Ebony. I think she's just laughing at me being tortured by the stream.
Call it silent.
Poo Dot spell imp again. I-M-P. I-M-P.
I am Pooh.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm Stink. What are you talking about?
You're a baby puma. Mr. Glitchy, I've been there. Breathe. That's all right.
Ooh, what happened to me?
Oh, you just... Well, this is what I was saying about your driving abilities. Landing on the roof of the car. Peter, you
Excellent
called
landing.
you... Oh, IMP. Now I get it. IMP. I just called myself P. I'd rather be P than a boomer. No, I'd rather be a boomer. Yeah, we're all here watching some boomer next generation. Oh, we've got another in-joke. I'm not so sure if this is an in-joke or what. Can we call it an in-joke? Because that's going to come up every stream from now on.
Uh-huh.
You realise you're just giving all merch ideas at this point. It's all going on a T-shirt.
What? Doesn't make any sense.
We'll have to, but you've got to incorporate it somehow. Giblets boomer, water boomer, boomer water. We'll just have a series of in-jokes. Someone reads that shirt, they'll be saying, what does that mean? And no one's going to know except for the DLG. Okay, boomer, they're just still boomering me. I'm getting spammed with boomer.
Oh.
They're trying to trigger me, Stink. Stinky, the chat's turned against me. No comment.
My comment
now
is,
we're getting
you deserve it.
Random, you probably should let other people talk rather than just, oh, goodness me. Look at it, just boomer left, right and centre. Poo Dot makes a T-shirt on the front of the shirt. It will say Poo Dot is a big boomer.
Accurate. So accurate.
I've got everyone turned, even Stink Pants has turned against me. Where's the rat bag? Rat bag, you don't think I'm a boomer, do you? Let me find old rat baggers.
She is not gonna be on your side.
Come on, rat bag. I don't know where she is. She's disappeared. Not there. Sleeping in the window.
Oh, shaking out the car park.
And now I've got more
Got
OK
cat.
boomers and a fine boomer. Fine, I'll do my spam bot. No, don't do that. Older boomer, older boomer, older boomer, older boomer. Rest in peace after the
Hey,
last
I like
one.
the big boomers.
My sister said
Big
boomer.
boomers.
This is fun. Also make a shirt that says silent. Is it just silent or silent,
Silent
boomer?
generation.
Silent boomer?
No. There's no such thing.
Silent generation.
Silent gen is before the boomer.
Ah, well, that would make sense. That's when they were a lot more respectful than these young'uns. Speak when spoken to.
Quiet.
Oh, that's funny. This is fun. I hated doing that.
You're definitely
Calling
not a
Peter a
silent
boomer.
gen. Because you
Well,
too much.
Someone has
Too
to,
much.
you boomer,
Too
because you
much.
don't talk enough.
but you're not silent gen for sure. You're
Yeah.
boomers.
Even
Big
you-
boomers. Talk too much.
Oh my goodness!
No
Even
quiet
I'm struggling
whatsoever.
to breathe now. Oh, and Kane says, "Breathe, do not breathe." This is funny. Continue doing career and daily events, including multiplayer. That's how you get lots of reputation. That's from Clan Trooper for the game.
I know, but I kind of find it hard to navigate. I don't know where I can do that.
Oh, we've got a confession time from Random. So
Confession time.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'll find out in a sec. Breathe, Peter. Okay, out here sounding like Kawhi Leonard with that laughter stinky. I don't know who Kawhi Leonard is. Do you?
No.
No, don't know. Who's Kawhi Leonard?
Oh,
You're a
Leonard from the Big Bang.
No, not from Big Bang, I don't think. You're a super baby boomer. Look it up if you don't know what it means. Yeah, we might have to do that.
You do
Or-
it. I'm playing game.
That's right. You keep playing. You're a boomer. Next stream, we're going to talk about Pudot is a big boomer. Pudot a glonk. Pudot a glonk does nothing and goes sleepy forever. Well, that sounds more like me.
What?
And I'm still waiting for your confession there, Random. Also, it should say Stink Pants loves Vegemite. The shirt should say that.
Oh no! No! Don't lie to the audience. There's no such thing as me love Vegemite.
I'm not a boomer, you're a boomer. We're all boomers except me. Boomer, boomer. Cough, cough says awesome pug. That's right. We need some sanity back in the chat. I'm hoping it's going to come from awesome, although you were saying boomer before. My confession was that you're a super baby boomer. How can I be a super baby boomer? I got one sibling. You got to have 9 or 10 of them, 7 or 8 to be a boomer. Ah, I'm triggered. You ever hear someone laugh when they get triggered? Sneeze, it should. Water, I'll water again. It's just on and on with the... is there any way that I can get out of this at this point? There's
Nope.
not. And it's just going to get worse over time, isn't it?
Oh, don't worry. For sure.
The more things that come up, there's going to be more in-jokes, more merchandise. Water again.
Merchandise that you don't have yet.
Pudot sounds like Wheezy from Toy Story. Which one's Wheezy?
Which one?
Wheezy?
Wheezy.
I don't know which one's Wheezy.
I can't remember what he looks like.
Look at how they're writing Boomer. Look at this one from Mr. Glitchy Man. And look at that one from Random. Yeah, I'm just getting spammed in the chat at this point. I've always worried that if we ever get, super popular with lots and lots of people in the streams and they just mad chat like you see on the big channels, how am I going to entertain the masses? How are we going to do it, Stink Pants?
Oh, you got someone better than me to play the game and then we can... Or maybe get someone to monitor the chat.
Well, that's true as well. But, if it degenerates into Boomer, then I'm getting no stimulus here except for Boomer, which means the rest of the stream is just going to be me saying Boomer, which is... Boomer's like a, big kangaroo. That's what they call a big red kangaroo, the Boomer. Snoof, snuff, I'm a pug. Awesome Pug's got awesome pugs.
What are you talking about?
The dog. I've seen his dog videos, or their dog videos.
Right.
Peter, oh gee, it's just, I've got to try and get through stuff that's not saying Boomer. Time out. Boomer, Pudot is triggered. Yeah, triggered, as I always am. More the Pudot is not a Boomer. Thank you, Ebony. Ebony said Pudot is not a Boomer. Awesome Pug is a Boomer. Ebony is a Boomer. They're calling everyone Boomers now.
Oh.
And what
What are you turning this group to?
I don't know. I'm going back on my rant here. Why is it considered an insult to call somebody old? That's what I don't... And that's very prevalent on YouTube. Is it because a lot of the creators are young? But they're not. Because I've seen... You know, my interests on YouTube are quite wide and varied. Mm-hmm. So I see a lot of old people doing YouTube, older than us.
Yeah.
So that can't be it. Mm. So why is it, if you make a point, that they retort with, okay then, Boomer, like, because we're not up to date with the times? I'll admit that I'm not. Maybe I am a Boomer in that sense. I'm not up to date with the times. I try to be, though. And again, it's just all Boomer. I'm not finding any normal conversation, still none. I'm 14, so it's, well, I wouldn't say you're a Boomer at that age. I'm age 69,420. Wow, that's old. Ebony, you're a Boomer. Pudot, read my Discord message. This stream is now a mess, rude, seriously. Yeah, well, you guys, if you're going to keep doing it, that's just all I'm going to do is keep talking about boomies.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Probably not. I don't know what the... I'm having trouble doing the background work today. No, none of that's for me. I'm just quickly, seeing as all they're doing is talking about boomers at that point, I'm just going to check. So that's Clone Troopers joined the Discord, awesome, but also playing with you in the game. Oh wow, there's a lot here. Okay, hang on. Here I am. That was a game leak. Yeah, sorry I haven't been on Discord too much either lately, guys. I've been pretty busy. No, none of that's for me. Oh, it's a private message. I'm a Boomer. I didn't know that, Random, so I've just read your message. Oh, I must be a Boomer. Don't read it out loud, but read that. I didn't know what the 420 was. There you go. Didn't know that. And look, gee, they're all just laughing. And even if I scroll up at the chat, it really makes no difference at this point. See, hang on. So Ebony's saying it's rude for her to be called a Boomer. So then shouldn't I say it's rude for me too? If I'm not actually one? Stinky? I think I'm just going to drink some water.
Okay.
And kick someone in the giblets. Mm-hmm. What do you got to say about that?
You want help?
What, with the kicking in the giblets or getting a drink of water?
Either ones.
I'm just going to sit here in silence at this point. Now, how you been going there, Stinky? Have you been out classing Phoenix?
Ooh, no. We only played 3 times together. Last time he said, did this last one for me.
Stonk pants. That's a new one.
Tap to drip, tap to use nitro, tilt device to turn. Oh, I didn't know that. That's why it's not going anywhere.
Ah, you got to tilt. Not only that, I'd like to see some drifting.
Okay, we'll try.
Medicine. There's something new. They're just entertaining themselves at the
I'm going to do a tutorial first.
Oh, what's the tutorial? Learning how to drift?
This one I turn off something.
You turn it on and off. Medicine. What's medicine mean? Awesome, because they keep... oh, jeez. And now our name's been changed, Stonk Pants and P-Dot.
Huh?
Remember water boomer? It's all happening. Look at this. Enough of that random. Come on. He's just spamming like crazy at the moment. Although I suppose that's good for the algorithm or AI. I don't know. Maybe
Oh my god.
it doesn't. Maybe.
Oh,
the
what
AI
I'm
doesn't
doing.
like it.
Wrong way. Come on. Wrong way. This one is harder. And I can't drive.
All right, Sage. My computer is lagging out fast. Please stop. Yeah, stop maybe, because it's
Right.
not going to be that entertaining for people in the stream if all you're doing is spamming. So come up with a new topic or I will. I'll come up with a new topic. How about that?
Yeah.
Something from the older generation. What would you like to talk about, Stinky? Anything? Driving skills? Is anyone driving yet? Because I wonder whether they're old enough to have their, what we call L's. L plates. You need to go back on your loser plates, don't you, Stinky? I think I need to put big...
I don't know
L
how to
pl-
drive manual, okay? I know how
Is
to
that-
drive auto.
Is that a manual there that you're driving at the moment?
Sort of.
So you do have to press it to change the gears? Ebony says I will when I'm 15. But don't you have to be 16 to do that? Or is it 15 in the States? I'm not too sure what it is these days. The last L plater I knew was Stink Pants. You already had a full license, but that doesn't count, does it? You can come over here and get another license. Baby boomers are the demographic cohort following the silent generation and preceding Generation X. Thank you. I keep telling you I'm Generation X. The baby boomers generation is most often defined as those individuals born between 1946 and 1964. There you go. Thank you so much for that, Kane. That just proved my point. 100%. Puts your parents, my parents, in the baby boomer generation. Puts me in the Generation X.
I don't think I should do this.
Yeah, change it up then.
She did.
Stink Pants, learn how
on.
to drive, says Ebony. Stink Pants, learn how to drive.
Too hard.
Water, everyone's favourite. It's 15 and 9 months or 16. There you go. And do you have to have a special plate on the car for that? Like L plates, P plates? Because we do. Although you didn't have to do P plates, did you? You went L to full.
Yes. You can do that when you reach like certain age, I think. I'm not sure. My friend did before.
As an Australian. Oh, didn't know that either. Makes sense though. Once you
But it changed already a few years ago. Like if you got international license already and then you want, not international, what do you call it? Like license from overseas?
Mhm.
Oh, I'd have to refill this.
Refill.
So then you can just get pay, but this day you still kind of have to do pay or something. I can't remember.
I think once you mature to a certain age, then it's like, oh, well, you're going to be an adult behind the wheel. Because generally, when you're younger, you're a bit silly. Everyone's like that, pretty much. You'll find the odd cautious driver, but most younger drivers take more risks. So I can drive a RC car. I'm really good at driving an RC car.
What is that?
Remote control. They're awesome. I've never had one. I'd like one. So I must be better at driving a car. Possibly. Yeah, possibly. I'm not going to say yes to that. But I've seen, like, you've got to have skills to drive a RC car. You know, there's lots of...
Never tried.
Yeah, we should try it one day. Then Stinky, isn't it 15 and 5 months in the US? That's such a young age to let someone behind the wheel at 15. Well, I grew up in the country, so I was
How
driving.
old for Australian?
I thought it was 16, but Ebony's...
It's just different in 1 year.
That 1 year would make a bit of a difference.
Really?
But then again, if you grow up in the country, you start driving when you're really young. So, first time I actually got behind the wheel of a car, I was probably about 5. I couldn't even reach the pedals, so I was just sitting in Dad's lap, moving the steering wheel. Mm-hmm. But once you get out to farms and stuff, farm boys start driving quite young. Then Stinky, I think, oh gee, I'm way behind again. 15 months, I think you should be 18 or older to drive because you're more responsible. Yeah, there you go. Because you do get more responsible. So put on his boomer. Then we just said I'm not. The L. Carter D. Didn't get that one. I'm an Aussie. Who's Carter? Ebony, you're an American. With what does senpai mean? We answered that in the last stream. Yeah. Senpai.
It's like senior.
So they're going to call either boomer or senpai.
Senpai is actually with respect. They say that like
with
to pay respect. Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing. Ebony, what, you're an American? No, I think it's an American father, Australian mother, something like that. Like water, but instead of the WA at the beginning, it's car, so Carter. Oh, Carter. Now I get it. I'm English and American and Aussie. I'm an Australian. You're an American. Be proud. She's an Aussie. Be proud. That's funny. Well, I guess that's the other thing. They can, I think, if you live in Queensland, you can start driving earlier than other states. Don't quote me on that.
Not quote anything from you.
So someone's just finished a drink of water there. I might get the letters wrong. My dad is American. Yeah, there you go. So I did have that one right. There you go. Stinky, what do you got to say about that?
Nothing. About what? What do you want me to say about?
I want to know how your driving skills are going.
Oh, don't say that.
You're not even on the road. I just looked down.
Don't say that. Don't even look.
You're actually, I thought you're doing quite well. Well, as soon as I say that, you crash into something.
No, I won.
Why did I press show bad pug bad? Ah, dear. It's been an eventful stream so far, hasn't it? Old Stinky. Probably scared some people away with all of that
What?
talk about spamming and booming. Spooming. You like spooming, don't you?
What's that?
It's my new word for spam booming.
Oh.
My little sister wants my tea. As in your cup of tea? I wouldn't mind a cup of tea at this point. Calm me down. I'm being triggered so much. 20 people now, 13, 12. Yeah, it seems to have gone up and down a bit, but I suspect Random may have done something on his end for us to lose all of those previous viewers. Iced tea, awesome. You like your iced tea, don't you, Stinky?
Mm.
Do you have particular flavours that you
Talking
like?
about, like, what brand?
Is it a brand or is it just a straight tea? Because I don't mind your snap pea dragon tea.
Huh? What?
The
What pea
purple
snap
flower
dragon?
one. What is it? Snap
Butterfly pea.
Butterfly pea tea. Awesome stuff. I'm drinking tea.
It doesn't taste anything, really. That one.
Tastes like butterfly tea.
But you have... Nah, the tea doesn't have even the smell or taste. It's just the color.
Oh.
But when you eat the flower, it actually tastes like pea.
Ebony says Lipton tea. So it was
Oh, Lipton. I like the peach flavor.
Peach flavoured Lipton tea. No, I'm not a big fan of that.
Why not? What's wrong with you?
Because it tastes a bit funny. Sweet something. It tastes... I like eating peaches, but peach flavoured stuff, not as much. But everyone's different.
Mm-hmm.
How old do you have to be to drive a car in America? Yeah, I'm curious with that as well. Provisional licenses are functionally the same as a driver's license, but are typically issued to new drivers under the age of 18. 14 to 17. 14! They have driver's ed in America, though. Did you know that?
Say that again.
Driver's ed. So
What is that?
It's an actual class in school
Uh-huh.
that you can go and learn, which I think is very smart.
But
We
don't you have
that.
it here?
No.
I have seen some people, some school did that.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Maybe that. I'm a boomer. What do I know?
Ah.
In my generation, no. At least not that I was aware of. You couldn't do driving classes at school.
Or maybe they just came for like education, but you didn't actually get the license.
Well, Ebony
the-
might know. Ebony would be able to tell us. We'll
Right.
find out from her. 2000, I don't know what all these numbers mean. I'm drinking that I'm drinking pink. She's drinking peach tea.
Ha ha ha.
There you go. You've both got the same favourite. Well, I don't know if that's her favourite. South Dakota is the only state that allows 14 years of age to drive with learners. Now, see that?
Oh.
And South Dakota, isn't that like a really unpopulated, very farming type area?
Look, I have no idea.
I think that's the, like,
I've never been to
Wyoming,
US yet.
Wyoming, Dakota, South Dakota. I think this is a more rural area, and that would make sense because most of them probably drive well before that. You'll have to let us know about that one, Zeppeli, or any Americans in the stream, which doesn't mean Ebony because she's Australian. We have it. To drive in the USA, you have to be 15 and a half. Awesome Pug YouTube thinks those numbers are profanity. Do they? I don't know whether you're joking or not, Random. I would have thought numbers would be okay, but who knows? My school does. Oh, Ebony says her school does. So maybe it is a new thing.
Maybe not so new, you just don't know, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it could be a state thing as well, but I just don't remember anyone doing it when I was younger. It was your parents that taught you how to drive, and that was about it. And then you went and got some driving lessons when you were to get your Bs. 20 to 8 people, that's sad. Well, it's because someone was helping us boost up the numbers. So it's kind of sitting at the normal. Although I've got mine showing as 11 at the moment, so I don't know what the story is. My school does too. Don't like the school computers. They can be slow. Learners, as in driver's ed. Yeah, that's right. Because why? Because you can't, and you're a boomer. My other keeps calling me senpai. It's been for 10 years now. Gee, they started when you were young. It's a sign of respect, though, Ebony, to be called senpai, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think you should all be calling Stink Pants senpai.
Really?
No, I think Stink
Silent?
Pants should be calling me.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing there, rat bag? The background music I heard, the A word. I didn't. Is this? Do we have any songs in the soundtrack that have lyrics? I suppose some of them do. Well,
I didn't pay attention.
If YouTube penalises us for that, that's their own fault because it's a YouTube song. So I can't control that. I just get whatever they say I can get, and I get it. What? No, we've been dating for 3 weeks. Ooh. Oh, so talking about the partner there. Hey, concentrate on your school, Ebony. You're too young to be having... Well, I suppose not. People different ages do different things, don't they? Mm-hmm. I was told I wasn't allowed to have a partner until I finished university. That didn't work out.
Wow.
That was kind of a silly yardstick, I think. And Drives Ed has been for 10 years. Yeah, well, there you go. It hasn't been around that long. 10 years isn't that long.
10 years is long enough that you should know.
It's more than half the lifetime of people in the stream, but not for me. That's funny. Darn, my phone is at 7, so Kane's battery's about to die. It was just 14 when I was that age. The reason I was always told is it is so low, basically. They had farmers' licenses, which would allow a 14-year-old to drive farm equipment. I've seen kids much, much younger than that driving tractors and trucks and whatnot. You do get to do it at a very young age. So there you go. If you live in a rural area, it makes a lot more sense. Because half the time you've got to help out on the farm anyway. So your dad's like, you know, can you go and drive the tractor and plant the seeds for me while I go and do this? So, you know, you got to be able to do that. And then if you're moving from paddock to paddock, sometimes you got to cross actual roads. So it all makes sense to my mind. I've been on a video making rampage. Good to see. Leave a comment somewhere awesome, and I'll on one of our videos, and I'll come take a look. My mum doesn't know who that was explained to me before. Facial expression. But that's all I know. That it's like a facial expression. I don't know if it's happy or sad or what. Looks sleepy. 15, by the way. Well, good. This is all fodder for us to say, look, a lot of the people that join our streams are over 13 YouTube. Not all of them, but most. So that would suggest that we're not targeting children. AI, if you're listening, over 13. AI listens. We're letting them know our streams are for boomers and over 13-year-olds. And everyone in between.
Oh, man.
My mum said you can't date until you're 65.
Oh, too much, too long.
That's what my dad tried to say. Like, not until your studies are finished. And given how long it took me to get, you know, all the degrees, I don't need to start dating now. Don't speak your mind out. Pay attention to the live chat. I'm trying to. It's happy. Don't daze into speech. If my phone dies, it's going to be your fault, Peter. Put it on the charger now, Kane. Just put it on the charger now so you can keep talking to us. We love interacting with you guys. I find it very entertaining. Don't you, Stinky? Stink Pantaloons?
Too busy.
All right. Now, because we're doing the car game and the car topic, here's another one that I'll ask you guys. What would you like as your car? And I'll narrow it, give you two options here. Your first car, because you've got to be realistic about what your first car is going to be. I doubt your parents would get you a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. And then ideal car. So what would you like your first car to be, and what is your ideal car? How about that? Stink Pants, got an answer?
Me?
Yep.
Ideal car. I'm not really into cars, so I really have no idea. What's what? What's good?
Do you know what your first car was?
Nissan. That's not even my car. It's
Nissan's
my dad's.
a good car. Nissan's a very reliable car. Oh, no, now see, I think Random better be answering that that's the car that he really wants as opposed to his first car, because he said Bugatti Fedora.
What is that?
Bugatti's like
that
one of the...
sounds hard to pronounce.
A Bugatti's like one of the most expensive cars in the world.
Oh.
Sports car. Truck says awesome pug. So, I don't know, I'm pretty young. So, trucks would be, if you could get a truck with a sleeper cabin in it, have you ever seen those? They are awesome. When I was a little kid, Dad took me to one of his friends, I guess, and said, come and have a look at their truck. And we get into the cabin of the truck, so you've got like the driver's seat and all of that, and then behind that, you've got the sleeper carriage. And this dude had a television, he had a fridge, he had a bed, he had storage space.
Right.
I wouldn't mind a truck. Although I wouldn't, they're scary to drive. But that'd be good. Now, Ebony says mine is a Toyota for a new car. So I know a few Toyotas. So name me the model as well. I don't know all of them, but the popular ones. And again, good car choices. Nissan and Toyota, very good. You're going to get parts easy. They're cheap and they last a long time. And Random says it's the fastest car ever, the old Bugatti. And ideal car and small car. I don't know a small. Do you know small? SMOL?
Isn't that size small?
Oh, small maybe. I'm not sure. You'll have to clarify that. No, Toyota, I want to be my first car. Yep, that's smart. The cars I like is a Dodge Charger. That's an American car. We get more Dodges, and Mustangs are getting more popular here as well now.
Right.
I must admit, I like the look of a Mustang. It's a nice looking car. But for a long time, we didn't have many American cars here. They're just starting to come in. And then every now and again you'll see a really big car that you know has come from America. PG-13 plus, I mean, yeah, I want a small car. So you want it small enough so that it's easy to park and things, but you also want it big enough so that if it, you know, ends up in a car crash, that you're not going to get absolutely pounded.
I would like to try Tesla, the electric car, until I heard the news
Which was?
that there was someone got a car crash or something and he couldn't get out
Because the doors wouldn't open properly?
because the door wouldn't open from the outside. So people can't help him.
Yeah.
And
it's-
he ended up dying there. So I'm like, oh, maybe
Oh,
that's not
no,
good.
you don't want that. That would be terrible. Sorry for his loss. In my opinion, Chevy is the most reliable car.
Really?
Well, this is where you're going to get into arguments about American-made versus... Well, for us, it's really the Japanese-made ones tend to be the most reliable in Australia. Now, having said that, different cars for different driving conditions, because that's very true too. There are certain makes and models of cars that don't last in Australia because they're not built for Australian road conditions. And it's likewise, you know, maybe our cars aren't built for wherever those countries are. So I might be wrong about this, but I've heard the Italian cars aren't very good in Australia
What?
because they're not built for Australian road conditions. And as much as you got to say German
I
luxury
really don't
cars.
get what's different. Don't we use the same kind of material to build the road?
You do, but it's more. What would be an example? I mean, our roads are very good, but road conditions do make a difference. So if you've got a four-wheel drive, for example, you do want to have one that's rugged and can last. If you go four-wheel driving in Australia, you can't get one that's not properly built for very harsh conditions. And plus weather and things, all of that makes a difference, you know. Weather, temperatures, etc., etc. Look at me, I sound like a car expert that I'm not. I hate cars, talking about cars. I don't know a lot about cars. Neither do I, Ebony. All right, we might have to... We do have some girls in the stream, including Stink Pants.
Well, some girls actually like the car, so you can't underestimate it.
That's true. But you probably know about as much about cars as
I just
myself
know.
and Ebony.
Well, I know the popularity in my country is BM and Mercedes Benz.
In here as well, yeah. And random saying in Canada, cars must be reliable, especially in October, which I'm guessing is the beginning of the winter season. See, that's another thing. Like, if you live in a snow area, you really have to have devices that are capable of working there. This is another thing I love about Canada and snowy places, even though you think they're too cold. Imagine having the lifestyle where you've got a cabin out in the middle of nowhere, in the woods somewhere,
Yeah.
and, you know, you might
I
have
want to go that cabin house.
Yeah, see, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if they have hot spring, that would be great.
You're going to get in the hot spring in the freezing cold, even though the hot
Yeah.
spring's warm?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Really?
I thought that's what Japanese doing.
Yeah, they do, with the monkeys.
It's just a certain area, but they have so many hot springs.
The Macau or whatever they're called. I think Macau. But yeah, and they have their little snowmobiles as well. Or you ski there, or you go use those big snowshoes. I'd probably rather ski. Then you go to your little cabin there, out in the woods with your fireplace and your hot springs, with your Macau.
What is the Macau?
Oh, Sako Channel's here. Hello, how are you? It's good to see you. Now, I think that's Korean. I'm just going to try and do a bit of Korean. Does that look Korean to you? You better tell me.
I can't see it. So,
Just bear with me. I'm getting there. I'm just a little bit slow.
yep, always.
I'm going to have to take a bet that that's
Ha,
actually
ha, ha,
Korean.
Oh, yeah, that looks Korean.
What, hers or mine?
Yours.
No, this one up here.
Oh, that's Japanese.
Oh, darn it. Hang on, I got to do it again.
Right, yes.
Oh, I'm so slow. And I'm not very good at telling the difference between Korean and Japanese. I'll try that again. Sorry for that. Hopefully Isako is still here. In September we've got snow. Plug it in. Nice game. New topic. What's the one thing we have in America that you can't have in Australia? There's a lot. Well, there's a lot of things, really, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Americans, if we talk pets, for example, the Americans can have crazy pets compared to us.
Yeah, we can't even have kangaroo or koala.
And yet in America they can.
Ah,
Americans can have pet kangaroos and we can't.
I want koala. That's so cute.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a koala and a kangaroo as well. New topic, what's the one thing? And so, what do you think there is, Zeppeli? Just curious. And awesome hamburger, awesome pagu. I'm not sure if Isako channel stayed. They may not have. So, I'll just open that there. Really, I should get into the habit of opening channels while I'm doing this, but then it gets a bit messy. Winghead sharks. Is that?
What is that?
I'm not too sure. We have hammerhead sharks. I don't know if that's the same thing though.
I don't think so.
They kind of look like sharks with heads that have wings, sort of. Don't you guys know all Nintendo games came from Japan? I'd believe that because Nintendo's Japanese. So that would make sense. A difference level, peeps. Ebony says they want a hedgehog. I'd love a hedgehog too.
Oh,
so you get
that's cute.
Yeah, you get on YouTube and you see all of these various pets that people can have from around the world. I'd like a sloth.
Maybe not sloth.
Yeah, the little cute one.
I think koala is cuter.
But they're
and it's kind of slow. Same thing.
That's true. But you've patted a koala, they're not.
Yeah,
Their
I
fur's not.
hugged it before.
The fur's not soft. A kangaroo's got softer fur than a koala. Theirs is like a Brillo pad.
But you never really
You want to
brush it, so
Oh well, that's true too.
you never know.
Maybe if you brush a koala, it'll be a lot softer. Oh, and Awesome says, yeah, it is a type of hammerhead. Hammerheads are everywhere, even in Texas. So when I went up north, very far north, like Port Douglas, Cairns area. No, yeah, Port Douglas. We went fishing on a beach, and all we caught was hammerhead shark. Yeah, we didn't keep them, just released them again. But there were lots of them. They were tiny though. I want a pug as a pet. You've got a pug as a pet, Awesome. Is he? No, I don't think they are. Often what happens is when people come with a different language, if I don't reply quick enough, they disappear.
And you replied the wrong
And I replied in the wrong language for a start, so that didn't help. That's why I kind of rely on Random, because he's fast. He's very fast at doing the foreign languages. What keyboard do I have? I don't know. It's just like a normal one that comes with a computer.
Apple
keyboard. That's a Labrador. I don't
You
like
don't
that.
like Labrador,
I
but
don't
I
like
do.
Labradors that much.
I like Golden Retriever, and he said Pudot said it's the same as Labrador.
Just
How
longer hair.
insult is that?
Slightly longer hair, same thing.
Insult.
Cocker Spaniels, they're awesome. High maintenance, but I love the Cocker Spaniel. Puts a smile on my face every time I see one. What's everyone's favourite dog breed and cat breed? Let's go for another one. Look at it. We got a heap of topics today. You got one, Stinky? Favourite cat breed?
Not really. I only have my what do you call stray cat? I always adopt stray cats, so I have no idea.
So your favourite cat breed's mongrel.
Ha 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 ha. That's not my favorite because I have no idea.
And what about dog breed?
Again, never have a dog as a pet.
You're hopeless,
Yeah,
Stinky.
but I like what you call red dog. Red dog's cute.
Rat dogs are rat dogs. They're no bigger than a well-fed rat.
No, it's same size as the cat.
You saw a little Jack Russell the other day, didn't you? You like it. A black Labrador is bigger and it has a longer snout than a pug. Pugs are small compared to... Well, I think you're trying to say Labrador. Aren't Labradors a lot bigger than pugs? Pugs are almost a rat dog.
Yeah.
Not quite, but getting there. I'll say a 3/4 rat dog. Sorry, that's just my... I'm not meaning to insult anyone's pets here.
Insulting!
And Random says he's not a cat or a dog person. He likes raccoons.
Huh? Raccoon?
I'd like a raccoon. He didn't say that. I said that myself. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind a raccoon.
You like possum?
Yeah, but they've
It's
got
almost
like
the same.
But they act more human than possums
It's
do.
bigger than a possum.
Yeah, and it's
more
got
destructive.
the little bandit criminal eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
You thief.
Yeah, and it behaves more like a human than a possum does. I'm not a human, a dog or cat. I'm a Zeppeli. That's funny. About as big as your shin, that's a pug size. Are they really that big? I thought they were smaller than that. Oh, no, as big as a shin, yeah, if you're doing lengthways. I thought they meant height for a second there.
Oh, my goodness.
But yeah, that'll be about right. So just a little bit bigger than a rat. I like skunks because I can put it in Kane's face.
No.
Well, I saw a documentary on skunk owners in America. It's a thing there.
What?
That skunks make really good pets.
Okay, really?
Australia is way too strict when it comes to pets, I think. But and again, like, sorry, I'm not trying to insult Americans in any way, shape or form, but they do take it to the extreme. I don't think you should have things like alligators, although in Queensland you can actually have crocodiles as pets, which is insane. Or the Northern Territory, far, far north areas you can do that. But, you know, things like lions and tigers, you probably shouldn't have those sorts of things as pets unless you own a massive amount of land and you actually know what you're doing. Because from what I've seen, a lot of them just keep them in cages. Like, it's no life for an animal that big. Bears and things. But by the same token, I do have to say I think all pets should be available in one sense or another, because virtually everything on the planet, even if it's a predator, not that I would recommend it, but, you know, you can bond with them. Like that dude that lives in some Asian country that's been friends with this wild crocodile for like 30 years. Saved it when it was a baby and they're still bond now. You wouldn't want to do that as a general rule, but it just goes to show that if you can have a man be friends with a crocodile, you can probably have everything be friends with each other on one level or another. Don't know about sharks, but there you go. Question: have any of you played Fortnite? No, we haven't. And with the new YouTube changes, there might not be any point. The three big games that keep getting mentioned are Fortnite, Roblox and Minecraft. And there is one other one that I can't remember. But those three, the big channels are saying this is very scary for them. Particularly if they're dedicated to playing those games, they might be in a lot of trouble next year. You just have to wait and see. Yeah, Ebony, that's right. Random, be nice to Kane. Yeah, have your opinions. Do you know in America you can own a lion in America with an exotic license? Exactly. I'm not so sure that's a good thing. But, you know, having said that, I saw that puma video the other day and that animal looked very happy. But it also lived in the house with the owner, slept in bed with it too. Star Fox 64, known in the PAL region as Lilac Wars, is a 3D scrolling shooter game themed around aircraft combat and Nintendo 64 video game console. It's a reboot from the original Star Fox. That game sounds interesting. And don't joke about... Yeah, well, that's true too. So, Kane... Random, be good. True. You can also own a fox that can walk around your house. That's true too. Now foxes apparently make pretty good pets too. They're
Really?
basically like a dog, but very intelligent.
Fluff tail.
Fluffy tail. They seem very cute. Probably destructive, but you know what animal isn't? Even your normal pet dog will chew through your shoes. But I watched this guy that he's got a channel on YouTube that's he's a British guy that's got a fox as a pet.
Right.
But there are some rules. Like he said, he couldn't. It's allowed inside during the day with him, but it has to go out at night because it'll just destroy everything in the house if he leaves it to its own devices. And see, all of these would be great pets, don't you think? I want a wombat.
Probably.
I still want a wombat. Highly destructive. It'll dig little tunnels everywhere and rip down your fences. But come on, if you think a koala's cute, what about a wombat? It's just basically a koala.
Is it just a bit too much like a pig,
It's a
to be
ground-
honest?
Its face looks like a koala. It's a ground-dwelling koala. You don't think so?
Koala is better. Kill the...
Kane's doing his research at the moment with every topic. He's letting us know about all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to read that one out, though.
Why not?
Because we don't even know. I haven't done the research on these words that have been shadow banned, and there's a huge list. And I know we probably do it every stream because we're not that careful about what we say. We keep it PG for the most part. But having said that, you know, you could say something that we're meaning in reference to a game that has been shadow banned for some other reason that because of a different definition. It's just crazy. My cat headbutts me if I put my head near it. So does ours. You love the headbutt from the cat. It's a sign that it loves you, isn't it? And does it roll over and show you its belly as well? Our cat does that every time we walk past it. Roll over and show us your fat furry belly. It's changed the topic from that. He was giving out a definition, but obviously everybody's not too comfortable with that, and I can understand why. It's a touchy subject, so it affects a lot of people. So there you go. And Awesome's laughing, but I'm not too sure at what, whether it's our rat bag cat showing its fat belly. And it tends to, when it rolls over, it gives you a... How can I describe this on a stream stink when Ratbag does this?
I have no description for that.
Okay, how about this? When you walk past our cat, it shows its fat, furry belly and does the Mexican wave.
Mexican wave.
Because isn't that what they do? It does the wave like that
Mexican wave.
in a stadium.
I don't know what
When you
call
go to
it.
a football match and they do this,
Yeah.
it's hard to describe. It's a visual thing.
Mexican wave.
Sometimes it's weird. Yeah, cats are funny. Maybe that's why cat videos are the most searched thing on the planet. Because cats are very amusing. And Ebony says her cat does that too. There you go. And Kane's giving us more. A soft drink is a drink that usually contains carbonated water, a sweetener, and a natural or artificial flavouring. The sweetening may be sugar, high fructose corn syrup, fruit juice, or sugar. Guys, look, old Uncle Poodot is trying to bring out his influence stick again. Because I said that I'll always try and promote a bit of goodness and positivity with our channel. I used to drink a lot of soft drink when I was young. Did you, Sting? Try not to, guys, if you can. I know younger people, they do crave sweet things a lot.
It's you too.
Yeah, I do even as I'm older, but, you know, it is a young thing. But try not to. Soft drinks are very, very bad for you. The amount of sugar that they have in them it's not good. If you can stick to just straight, here we go. Stick to straight water. That's the best way to go, best way to hydrate yourself. Don't drink coffee or tea, and, you know, try to avoid it if you can. Because that's Stinky doesn't drink coffee. Do you?
Nah.
And I cannot survive without waking up and having a coffee in the morning. Like, I don't think I'll ever not drink coffee. So you've got to be aware of these things. I don't know soda can cause... yep. Say the word... No. Is that another one as well? See, there's so many words on this blacklist that I've seen other channels be very weird about saying certain words, and it's just ridiculous. Free speech. Yeah, I thought YouTube was an American company, and free speech is integral to their constitution and their democratic system, just like it is here. But it's being taken away bit by bit. Oh, and Kane says that my grandpa drinks a lot of soda. Oh, grandma. She's addicted. There you go. You got to be careful with that. And I'm guessing that someone was laughing at the cat thing, but I'm not too sure about that.
Mexican wave.
Tea is an aromatic beverage commonly prepared by pouring hot or boiling water over cured leaves of the Camellia sinensis, an evergreen shrub native to East Asia. After water, but you can make tea out of lots of stuff. Even in Australia, you've got plenty of bush tea. It's got gum leaves in it.
You also have lemon myrtle.
Lemon myrtle tea. You got that as well.
I need to go to toilet.
Yeah, hurry up there, Stink, because I don't think I can do this. What do I press next? All right, let's... what do I do after that? All right, guys, so I'll be a little bit behind on the chat, just because we'll give this a shot, but I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Here we go. Win the race, perform a 360. And I'm driving a Mitsubishi, it looks like. Let's see if Pudok can drive. Is there a boost? There is. Is there a way to go faster in this thing? Whoa! That was a jump. I have no idea what any of these buttons mean. Just driving along here. Look at me go. No seatbelt required. Wear a seatbelt, guys. Oh, am I doing better than Stink Pants at this point? No, there's a car in front of me. But I also don't know if there's any other... Oh no, where have I gone? Oh, I think I fell behind after that. Here we go, driving just like I do in real life. How are these cars going faster than me at the moment? Well, that boost thing's awesome. And I don't know how long it lasts. We haven't had a crash yet. That's about the best sign. I'm going to try and catch up with that guy too. Oh, but I keep missing the jumps, which probably isn't good. And this looks rather slick. Here we go. There's still someone in front of me. And now I'm getting overtaken by everyone. How often can you do the boost thing? Oh no! They all overtook me at the end there. 4th place. That's no good. Stink Pants, come back. Okay, so I'm going to catch up on the chat now that Stinky's back. Oh, gee, we have been going for a while already. Alright, we might have to end the stream at some point. Explained with excellence. When the stream ends, yeah, we will. It looks like we're over the 2-hour mark. Water is a transparent, tasteless, odorless, and nearly colourless chemical substance, which is a main constituent of Earth's hydrosphere and the fluids of most living organisms, and one of the favourite topics on this channel. You forgot to add that. Please end stream, it's getting late. Yeah, we will end it soon. because we are at the 2 hour 15 mark. No, don't say to end it. No. Oh, okay. YouTube's going to have an update to its policy saying you can't make, child targeted videos, which is so true. Stream must be 10 hours. I don't think we'll go for that long. Wow, agreed. I'm not going to update YouTube. I'm trying not to. Ebony's got to go. Well, thanks for staying as long as you did.
Thank you.
Much appreciated, and for keeping it entertaining for us.
Yeah.
Roll the car over. I missed, I think, any kind of roll there. See, Ebony,
Goodbye, Ebony.
Constant gain main equals true. Not sure what that means. If true, constant gain log is meant to mean. That just looks like computer programming stuff. We need serious car destruction before we leave.
Oh.
So you got to do some serious car destruction. Get reckless, get mad.
Oh, I always do that.
You do, don't you? That's a problem. I'm too cautious as a driver. Well, look at you go. I didn't know how to use those boosts, by the way, because I was in front for a fair bit, and then right at the very end, everyone overtook me. If you can understand JavaScript, no, I'm no good at that.
Nah.
Not that tech savvy Yowie stink.
Unfortunately, nope.
So we might take a vote and say, will this be the last race, or do you want one more after that? Because we have now surpassed the 2 hour mark, and when it comes to that soundtrack, I think that's one of the longest ones I made, which is also past the 2 hour mark. So I'll start it up again, although that's going to have a
Not yet.
funny one. On your car, did you finish already? How'd you get through that so quick?
Genius.
All right, do one more and then I guess we'll do our goodbyes at this point. At least we haven't been kicked out this time for once.
Okay.
Well, so while, because they're talking about YouTube again, Zeppeli, one of the interesting things that I've seen from the bigger channels is that they're even thinking about swearing a lot at the start of a video so that the AI can't say this is targeting children, which would be...
That's ridiculous.
It is, isn't it? But this is what we're faced with at the moment, because they've done a complete backflip of what they were trying to... At first, they were trying to make everything more family-friendly. They're like, if you're not doing family-friendly stuff, we're going to demonetize you, we're going to not promote you, this, that, and the other. And now they're saying if you are family-friendly, we're going to do the same thing. So there have been big channels with millions of subscribers suggesting that they may have to start swearing in their videos, which also we don't want to do. Like, it's happened, I think, once by me and maybe a couple of times by Stink Pants, always by accident, never intentional. And it seems so silly that we've got to think about doing this stuff just to try and survive. So, yeah, and you're right. So he's saying big channels like Ninja may have to change a way of doing things. He's got the problem that he does Fortnite as well, so he's already got the double whammy that he's playing a game that by all accounts targets children, even though it's a first-person shooter game. And I believe he keeps his stuff fairly family-friendly, although I have seen him swear in a number of videos. So it's not good. And yeah, I was a potty mouth once. I actually asked Stink Pants, is the stream off, so I could let loose, and we thought it was. Turns out it wasn't. I've got a few dislikes on it too, probably for that reason. Again, apologies for that, but I've only done it once so far. And when it comes to live streams, you know, give us some leeway, YouTube. You can't help doing certain things in a live stream. It's kind of sketchy because it might be YouTube's end, considering a lot of its audience is children. That's another good point, Zeppeli, that we do have... YouTube themselves, I watched a video on this last night, that with the whole FTC and copper, they got themselves in trouble because they publicly wrote that YouTube is the home for social media for children. And so you already shot yourself in the foot there. One more while I do this. Because it's a serious topic, we're just talking about it. Yep, all right. So, yeah, it is absolutely insane that these changes are occurring, and it doesn't make a lot of sense. And you've got to bear in mind it's not just gaming and animation. Every channel is going to be affected by this. YouTube Kids, don't know. It's not good to be on it, I don't think. If you can't get notifications, you can't leave comments, no likes, dislikes, no targeted advertising, I don't see how you can survive. But not completely, because not everyone is a child, which is true too. I commented on the previous live stream now, boy. Thank you, awesome. I'll check out your channel hopefully today. Although we do have a bit of work to do. You're on low battery anyway, aren't you, Stink? Yeah, so our battery's getting low as well. Bye, Stinky. See you in the next one. So Kane's off. Thank you for staying as long as you did and doing the research. I commented, I was thinking to be a Minecrafter YouTuber, but now I can't. I wouldn't even bother with it random until things settle down, because we're not going to know until the AI starts doing its work. Big channels start reporting what's actually happening with them. I mean, you never know. It could all be doom and gloom and then things turn out all right. But no one's too sure. But yeah, I wouldn't bother. That's why we haven't been doing the... I know you've asked us to play Minecraft a few times, and it's like, wow, with the current climate, I'm just trying to pick games that suggest that they're not for children for the moment, which was... I was struggling to get a game for this stream. Yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, things will work out. We really are trying to get approved and monetized before January the 1st, but it might not happen now that I think we're still 400 and something hours away. We're getting close, but just not there. All right, so I guess that will do it for today. Well, actually, Stinky, can you do me a favour, just because we are wanting the watch time? We've got 12 people in the stream. Can we hit the 2.5 hour mark?
I'm hungry.
That's it, yeah, and then we'll feed that fat belly of yours.
I'm hungry.
As soon as we're at the 2.5, I'll do the end, because there's a discussion going on at the moment as well that I'm very interested in. And so we'll give it 7 more minutes, guys, and then that's it. Understanding the circumstances with these new policies, there might be a new platform like YouTube that will blow up. But be prepared, those odds are low. Zeppeli, I totally agree. I've already looked into a few. There's one other platform that I've already got an account on and uploaded one of our videos. It looks like it's the most... Well, I don't even want to say the most likely, but it looks like an opportunity compared to some of the others. And then if you guys are really willing to support us, we may have to go to other streaming platforms which are much more competitive. Twitch is much more competitive. And we just might have to do it. If we can't survive here, there's sort of... Not that there's no point. We'll probably still do it just because of the online friends that we've made and support that we've got. But, you know, you do want to try and make a bit of money as well. Who knows? By what I'd say, almost there. I'm just forcing Stinky to play a little bit. It's past 10 where I live. I'm going to bed. I tried to stay as long as I could. Bye. Thank you for that. Awesome. That's fine. We know that we've got you up quite late. Stinky's trying to get me to stop as well. And I just said we'll try and make it to the 2.5 hour mark, which is only about 5.5 minutes away. Is it ending yet, or is this the last race? There's going to be 1 or 2 more. We're going to give it another now 5 minutes basically. So she seems to get through the races pretty quick. I don't know how you did that compared to me. Mine was taking ages. Look at you go, Stinky. And then how often do you use those jets? Because, whoa, I didn't know how to do that. Yeah, so Mixer is another one. I haven't really looked at it Twitch we already have an account for, and I think I streamed one thing on that so far. But Mixer I've heard a lot of stuff about as well. So we might have to switch to those. It's really, I don't know how we're going to get a following though, because that's the other thing. Like, you got to bear in mind, I've spent a year and a half doing this, building up even though the channel's still tiny, it's been a lot of effort to get to the point where we are. It might not seem it just because it's the bulk of it is gaming, but there's a lot of background work that maybe non-gaming channels don't realise. And at the end of the day, we're not always going to be a gaming channel. Oh, that's one thing that I did want to ask. Like, if we changed our content completely and just didn't even do gaming anymore, would people still be interested? Because, you know, I'd still like to do streaming, because this is the best way to talk to everyone, you know? It's enjoyable for us to sit here and get to know you guys. Well, there you go. So Twitch is dying considering Ninja's new contract with Mixer. They're funny at Twitch too.
How?
Ninja was the PewDiePie of Twitch, and he left them. He's like, I don't want to do Twitch anymore. And Twitch treated him quite badly, apparently.
Oh.
He's just like, no, I'm done with them now. The biggest, you know, that's like PewDiePie leaving YouTube, which he might do.
Okay.
For all we know, he's under target as well. I found a modded server of Clash of Clans. They have the party wizards. Kane loves his party wizards. Absolutely loves them, doesn't he? I've heard him sing in one of his videos the Party Wizard song.
What?
So,
Really?
yeah, it's something everyone's going to have to consider where we're going and what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. I'd still not be too worried about the fear-mongering yet. I mean, for all of us, anyway, it's not like our channels are big and successful right now, so none of these changes are going to be detrimental, but the future is going to be difficult to determine. And to be honest, like, I haven't even said this to Stink Pants, that I'm a little bit scared.
Scared of what?
That the AI is going to say, no, you're a children's channel, because then by default they're going to set it up that way, and then, you know what appealing decisions of YouTube's like. It's not fun, it's not easy to do, and you might not get a result. They can literally kill your channel overnight, basically. Okay. That's what's putting the fear in me. That you wake up one day and then, oh, what happened? Well, everything's been disabled. That's the big fear. Yeah, so, and Zeppeli's saying, you know, Q&A stuff like that, I'd do that. You know, we'd have conversations where we talk about all kinds of stuff. Would want to get pointers from the stream as well. Like, it's hard to keep coming up with stuff on my own. So, oh, look, Fine Steiber is here. Hello, how are you? They're saying play PUBG, please. We've actually played PUBG in a previous stream. And sorry, you're joining quite late. We're actually about to stop this stream in about a minute and a half. So sorry for that. We may do PUBG again. We get asked that a lot to play it. And plus you've got guys in the stream that play it. So you can join their teams and get carried by them.
That's not so good attitude there.
I don't think YouTube will be gotten rid of for good. It's too big. It's the second largest platform on the planet. So I don't think it's going to go anywhere. But what could happen is it just goes completely corporatized. You won't see small creators on it anymore. I think that could be a very real possibility if they don't start listening to their creators and audience. Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens in the future. And how have you been, Fine Steibter? I'm sorry, I might be mispronouncing your channel name there. Exploit is coming on the stream soon. We can't. Stink Pants keeps giving me the evil eye, saying she needs to be fed. She's got the food craving right now. So he's a little bit late today, unfortunately. Well, it's probably really late or early in the day for him, being all the way across the other side of the world there. But hopefully, at least with Random's help today, we'll get a fair bit of watch time out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping so. We've been consistently in the double digits today, which is good. I don't know if that's because of Random still or not. Probably. If YouTube disables my channel, I'll be mad I worked so hard on it. Yeah, well, that's right. That is so true. I'm at a loss for words, really. Like, when you're small, it's hard enough as it is. When you're big and you're employing other people, that would be scary. Like, those big channels that are in their crosshairs, they would be hitting panic mode at the moment. And I'm hitting panic mode too, you know. Well, because we're getting so close now. It's been a lot of hard work. We're getting very close, and then it could all be taken away from us before it even starts. That's the scary thing. 3 years of my channel is going. Well, here's the thing. Don't worry about it yet. No one knows. Everyone's making conjecture. You know, everyone's certainly worried about it, but it's, what's the expression you always give me when you say it hasn't happened yet, so don't think about it? That's basically it. It hasn't happened yet, so don't think about it, because otherwise you'll end up wasting too much energy doing that. All right, so just stop the stream because I don't want to get any more into controversial topics. Yeah, well, we are going to stop it now, and Exploit's just joined. I see my presence was already guessed. For Exploit, we've been going for more than 2.5 hours, so we are going to stop at this point. Stink Pants will not let me do any more when she needs to eat, isn't it? So we really appreciate everyone's support again, as always. Thank you for staying as long as you did. On the final note, don't worry about whatever's going on with YouTube until it actually happens. You know, when it happens, we'll discuss more, but until then, don't let it bother you too much. Thank you all for interacting with each other as well. Very grateful for that. So have a fantastic rest of the weekend. We shall see you on the next one.
Goodbye.
Toodaloo.